Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good morning, Ms. Johnson. I guess you're Assistant Secretary of Legislative Affairs for Homeland Security Department, is that correct?
Yes, sir, I am.
Simple yes or no question. Is DHS still considering airport and aviation security a top priority?
Yes, we do.
Okay. And as in regard to TSA, do you have adequate personnel? I think we just approved 50,795 people for TSA. Is that about right?
Congressman, I'd have to look at those numbers. I don't.
That would be one you should be aware of as Leg Affairs Director. We just passed the budget. But we'll just say 51,000 people, of which I think we have a cap of about 46,000 screeners. So I think that's about right. Last time we checked, we had over 4,000 TSA employees in Washington, D.C. area within, say, 10 miles of this hearing, earning on average $103,000. I point this out because somehow when we send requests for information about airport security, that there's an unresponsiveness, and it appears that you have adequate personnel. 4,000 making over 103,000 on average within just almost earshot of where we are. Let me just give you some examples. Almost a year ago, March 16th, the committee sent a letter to DHS on airport credentialing. We got almost no response. This went on. In April, we followed up. In May, we followed up. April 17th, the committee invited the then acting administrator, Caraway, to testify on the 15th of May. We can't get documents, and then to get someone to testify. On the evening of the 14th, DHS informed the committee that Caraway was traveling and wouldn't be available the night before the hearing. So it seems like we've got a little bit of a problem here with getting responses. In May, the committee asked for additional documents on trying to be produced, same subject, no later than June 5th. They failed on that. Then in June 4th, we sent bipartisan letter to DHS on airport vulnerabilities. A report showed that TSA screeners failed to detect a high percentage of prohibited items. You missed production of any information on that. On July 2nd, another bipartisan letter from the committee about failures and information on internal covert testing. You failed on that. It goes on and on. As late as, and I have requests here from, here's November 23rd. We know there are vulnerabilities. We've had people coming up with false credentials and information. We've been trying since last March to get responses and information, and you failed to produce this. This is the latest. When can I expect a response from this letter? We're sending it to Jay Johnson. He's still working there, isn't he?
Yes, Secretary Johnson.
I saw him in the hall yesterday here. Maybe that's why he couldn't respond. Is there a problem? Again, we have some 4,000 people. We can't get responses to this. We've seen the system has dangers and pitfalls, and all we're trying to do is a simple oversight responsibility. Maybe our latest request, staff, could you bring this down to her, and could you let us know, the Secretary, when we can get a response on this latest request? We still have things pending from last March. Again, you see our frustration. We're trying to do our job. We expect you to do your job. When do you think we could get a response on that?
Thank you, Congressman. With regards to the November 23rd request, Production on that one is imminent. I believe that that should be out within a fairly short period of time. And the last one, I think you're referring to the January 4th request. We just got that, and we've using our usual tasking mechanism. It's been tasked out to TSA, and they are beginning searches for that.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.